The manosphere is a varied collection of websites, blogs, and online forums promoting masculinity, misogyny, and opposition to feminism. My dad is in this group. Sorry that this is very different from what I normally upload. Regular Baldi videos will be released next Saturday and the Saturday after that. Do not worry. In the meantime, let's talk about it. So, in about late October, early November, my mom told me that there was something going on with my dad. And quickly, that escalated, and we figured out what it was, what was going on, and this is what it is pretty bad. And for the whole month, there wasn't really anything either of us could do about it. We tried different things. We tried buying books for him because he reads a lot of books. We tried watching videos with him because he watches a lot of videos. We tried all of this, and none of it has seemed to do anything, really. And in the last 3 days, things have reached a boiling point. On December 1st, I was coming home from a 8-hour-long trip, and I hadn't seen my dad in a week. During that drive, my mom informed me that my dad had become isolated from most of his family, and I was not told about it because I was too young. What I mean by that is they would still talk to him and interact with him, but I think they were kind of afraid of him and me. And the reason why is because in 2016, he was a Trump supporter, like a very vocal Trump supporter. Now, he says he's a libertarian, he says he's centrist, but most of what he does is right-leaning, which is something that very much collides with the manosphere, something that he is almost definitely in at this point. What he does is he just is very shady to my mom and ignores her or tries to make her feel small. He belittles her, like stuff like that. He's very manipulative. He's become emotionally abusive at this point. But on December 1st, things got really bad. That is why, if you're in my Discord server, there was an announcement that day. Things had gotten very bad. What had happened is that I was coming home, and we had told Dad 4 times to be at this rental shop at 2:45. We told him once in the morning, once later, once at 1:30, and told him like 20 minutes beforehand. He arrived 20 minutes late, blamed the both of us, did not help us pack, did not help us get in our house, did not help us after this 8-hour-long drive, didn't help my mom at all, didn't do anything to make our lives just a little bit easier, and completely defended himself when I confronted him on it, because I was pretty upset. On top of that, we had tried speaking to him while on our trip, because, that's just the nice thing to do, and he would ghost us. And at one point, I sent him a message, and he just didn't respond for 2 days. The only time he actually spoke to us was after I rolled over my ankle and was in a lot of pain. And the only reason he actually talked to me was because of that. My mom basically forced him to speak to me. So it just sucks that I'm going to have to deal with all of this while dealing with my music rollout. If you do not know, I am trying to become a musician, and that's probably going to start in January. Not confirmed, but it's likely that that's going to start very soon, and more details will be available, again, on my Discord server. But I am going to have to deal with this while dealing with that. When I turn 16, I will be a month away from graduating. Very long story, but basically I'm graduating years before I should. It is not going to be fun to have to graduate, do my music stuff, and deal with this basically all at the same time. That's why the video title is called My Life is Falling Apart, because it kind of is. There are a lot of other issues going on in my family right now that are way too personal for me to discuss, but recently my family has kind of fallen apart. In the last 2 years, I've lost more relatives than I did in the previous 13 combined. At the very least, there's a silver lining. I have a boyfriend, he has a family, and they don't seem to be so toxic. At the very least, I have a backup family, I guess. And also, my mom is very cool. Thankfully, my mom is a good person who I trust and rely on, and she's pretty awesome. But other than that, I'm gonna have to deal with so much bullshit recently. And it's actually a lot worse. I didn't even mention this, but my dad watches these very weird Reddit story videos. Not as background noise. He pays full attention to them, and all of them are basically this: my ex-wife betrayed me, my female assistant betrayed me, this girl made false claims against me. Here's how I destroyed her. Like those kind of stories. I don't know what to do because I can't leave and I can't cut off contact for at least 6 months. I don't know what to do. If any of you guys have ideas or similar experiences, let me know. Also, one other thing, the reason why I'm turning this into a video is because my boyfriend recommended I do it. And it's actually pretty good because I don't have anyone else to speak to. The only person I have in my, real personal life is my mom. The only other person I really have that's that close to me lives 700 miles away. So, I don't really have that many options, do I? Now, thankfully, everything else is fine. I'm fine physically. We're fine physically. Everything is okay. But this is bad, and it could seriously impact things. Now, luckily, I will still be uploading, I will still be able to do my music, I will still have this and that, but it is something that eventually we're gonna have to confront and approach, and I don't know when that will be, I don't know how we will do it, and again, I do not know what to do. It would be really nice, the only thing I want from this is for you guys to watch it. Because if things go the way that they are probably going to go, I'm going to need all of the money that I can possibly get. Now, you may be thinking, why don't I just work a job? Here's the issue with that. I am disabled. I cannot work a regular job and be comfortable for a multitude of reasons, not just because I'm disabled, but I also have a really, really bad back condition. So I'm kind of stuck doing YouTube content to make money, and it does make money. So, there is that. And that's why I would really like it if you guys would just watch this video. If you're at this point, then you've watched the rest of this video. Thank you. All I ask is leave a like. You don't have to comment. Just leave a like. If you're still watching to this point, leave a like. I don't ask for these things. I really don't. This is the only time I have ever asked for likes or comments or whatever. I don't really ask for these things. This time it's serious. I just want these things. That's it. This will help me get more money because of AdSense. This will help me financially. This could help me emotionally. And, that's nice. I like that. Thank you guys for watching this video. This is not an easy watch, and I understand if this isn't an easy watch or is too personal for some of you. I get that. That is fine. Just, I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm not prepared to make this video. I've had to do some cutting because I've just been rambling on and on and on about several things because this is a very, very hard video to record, and obviously I'm not going to script something like this. Thank you for watching. I do not know if this was an enjoyable watch. Fine if not. If this was good background noise, that's fine. I don't mind. If this is something you put on in the background to watch, I'm not going to complain. So, yeah, thanks for watching. I hope to see you next time, if there is a next time, and if not, thank you for coming. I hope that if you come back, you'll have a better time. Bye. Guess what? I had to add another thing. And I recorded this like a few days ago, and something else has happened. Guess what? I don't have anything to eat. Yeah, you heard me right. When he went shopping a few days ago, he conveniently did not get me anything to eat for dinner. Nothing. And that might sound a little entitled, and I get that. That's understandable. I'm not explaining it correctly. However, the stuff that I usually eat for dinner is cheap. It's like $3, $5. It is not that expensive, and he is worth a lot of money. Well, that's kind of overselling it, but he's not in financial debt or anything. He is perfectly able to get these things. I don't have anything. I'm not lying when I say that either. I have nothing. He got me nothing. I am unbelievably furious about this. I don't have anything to eat for dinner. I've had to We've had to order fast food for a week straight. That isn't a lie. That is the truth. This is terrible. At least he isn't doing anything physical. That is the bare minimum. I can't. I don't know. Thanks for watching. Sorry that this is even longer than it was supposed to be. I am. I just need to vent my frustrations. Thank you for allowing me to. I just got home and realized this, which is why I'm kind of out of breath. I'm just flabbergasted. This is insane. Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye now. For real this time.